Hey, Shalom, Ka'Allah, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Chakodash, the ones that the apostles wear millstone, and Shalom, two brothers and highways and byways, doing the work sincerely and faithfully, and continually fighting the good fight of faith. Lord willing, we are found in that number to be delivered. All right. So I'm just going to do a quick lesson, concerning the women of this day and age, and how they perceive themselves to be, the cat's meow, or the best thing that graced this earth. All right, and you see here the title by Sandra Clark was a book that was titled "Women Rule, Men Serve," and that's exactly what you have in this society, in this kingdom. Men being servants to their women. All right. Now I think at one point or another, we all kind of was on that path, if you will. And then when you come into the truth, the Lord clears that eye salve. The Lord gives you the eye salve to clearly see how the order should truly be. All right? Prior to coming into the truth, you really don't know the order, the proper order. You've always been raised up to respect your woman, and she's first and nothing comes before her, and this, that, and the third. Now I'm not saying we don't respect your wife or what have you, but to the extent that here in Babylon, you go anything contrary to that, you're gonna be a male chauvinist, you're gonna be no good, you're gonna be just a, whatever. All right. So with that, let's go down to the first scripture. This is Proverbs 31:3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings." All right. And once again, here in Babylon, you're expected to give your strength to your woman. You're expected to walk around and open the door for her. You're expected to, jump in front of a bullet for her. These are the things that you're expected to do here in Babylon. All right. Now, if a man has a wife and loves his wife, I'm not saying that you ain't supposed to, protect your wife. But women in this society, they feel like they're entitled to everything. But the scriptures tell us otherwise and tell us differently. And like I said, prior to the truth, we didn't know the true essence of order concerning your woman. Just the word woman itself means servant. But men have become the servants. All right. And giving your strength to a woman is what? Basically just giving every ounce of what you are and who you are to her, to the point where she looks down upon you because of that weak state of mind that you're living in. All right, from there, let's get an example of giving your strength to a woman. All right. So I'm gonna get right to the points. This is Samson and Delilah, Judges chapter 16. Now, let me get right to the point here. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "And it came to pass afterwards that he loved a woman in the valley of Sherek, whose name was Delilah. And the Lord of the Philistines came unto her and said unto her, Entice him, and see wherewith his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him, that we may bind him to afflict him. And we will give thee, every one of us, 1,100 pieces of silver." All right. So now keep in mind, there really hasn't changed, man, through the years. Now, women back then were more honorable as opposed to women of today. Okay. But once again, if a woman is offered a certain sum of money, she gonna do what she want to do. Because there's really no integrity in these women. Here these women walk around half-ass naked, shaking their whole shit, shaking everything they got, but then want up, 100% respect. This shit don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. Do all this wickedness and do all this lewdness, but then look upon a man as if he ain't got no business. But be it as it may, so Delilah was offered 1,100 pieces of silver from every man that was looking and seeking to kill Samson. All right. So at this point, Samson and Delilah kept asking Samson, how can he be bound? Where does his weakness lie? And Samson, being the Jake that he was throwing out all kinds of scenarios, throwing out all kinds of bullshit examples. Oh, my hair. I mean, oh, my, bind me this way, bind me with certain cords, this, that, and the third. And she was, also playing it back with him, because she was always running, saying, oh, Samson, the Philistines be upon you. All right, so you brothers know the story. So let me jump down to 17. Verse 17, it says, this is the point. It says, that he told her all his heart and said unto her, there has not come a razor upon my head, for I have been a Nazarite unto the Most High from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak and be like any other man. All right. Now, once again, give not thy strength to a woman, because she's not going to harvest that and keep it, close to her heart. She's going to expose you, man. Even to this very day, you tell a woman something, some type of deep secret or what have you. You don't think she's going to smack you in the face with that shit? Let you break up. Let you be with another woman and she catch wind of it. All right? She going to make sure you suffer. She going to make sure she puts you on Front Street. All right? So basically, you really shouldn't be telling your woman shit about anything, man. You the man of the house. You the man of the relationship. It's your choice. Okay? And that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Women have to start understanding, especially when you're dealing with a man of the Lord, a man in this truth, a man of the most Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're not going to cater to no bullshit. We're not going to cater to no bullshit. We're not going to get all caught up and wrapped up and going back and forth. All right? So, continuing on, verse 18. And when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, come up this once, for he has showed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistine came up unto her and brought money in their hand. 19. And when she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks on his head. And she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. Okay? And she said, the Philistines be upon you, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go out as at other times before and shake myself. And he wist not that the Lord was departed from him. Now, why did the Lord depart from him? Okay, first of all, his strength was in his locks. All right, he done told the woman how he can be, subdued, if you will. And what did she do? She went and called those Philistines, got her money, and told them what the deal was. And the Lord departed from him. All right. Now, seeing that he loved Delilah, you're supposed to be able to tell your wife all you can tell her, and her not divulge your secrets unto anybody else. But she, being a heathen, looking to get paid, she was quick to give it up, the information, right? And this is just another example unto us not to give thy strength unto a woman. A woman will bring you to your damn knee, especially here in Babylon. They will bring you to your knees, man, and not have no remorse doing it either. So be very mindful. Even though we're coming into some very crucial and dangerous times right now, these women are still going to be in a position of authority, if you will, and I use that term loosely, be in some type of position of authority over us. Because even as we being men of the Lord, our lives are still going to be sought after. All right. And Esau is still going to use the woman as that main source of information of how to find brothers, how to contact brothers, where brothers be at. And that's why, man, don't tell women shit as we're coming upon these last days, man. May Yahweh Shai Shai continue to be with us, but at the same time, don't tell these women a damn thing. The scriptures warn us about that. They of our own household are going to be the worst ones, man. All right. So I'm not going to read too much more of that story, but that's just the gist of it. What did he do? He gave his strength unto a woman, told her his secrets, and she used it against him. And then he got bound. He ended up killing a lot of people anyway by knocking them pillars down. But what they do, they poked his eyes out, bound him. All right. So don't give your strength unto a woman, man. Be very mindful, very cautious of what you tell them. We all know the majority of you women out there, you follow what your man is doing. If your man is a Muslim, then you're going to somewhat drive towards that Muslim. If your man is a 5%er, because that's what women do. They really don't, some of these women don't truly believe. They just follow what their man is doing. Now, don't get me wrong. We understand in these last days, there are sisters out there who truly believe and adhere to the word of Yahweh Shai Shai. And if those women are out there and they're listening, we always say if the shoe fits, you wear it. Continue on the path that you're on with faith and trust in Yahweh Shai. But you other women, you only out there for one thing, to make money, to wear fancy jewelry and buy fancy cars. That's it. All right. All right. So we're gonna go to this is Sirach 25. I think I'll start at 12. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman." All right. So, women are very devious. They're very controlling. They're very manipulative. All right. And the beauty of a woman will make a man miss these key red flags, man. The simple beauty of a woman. And you don't know until it's too late. Oh shit, I didn't know, dog. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I knew this cat. I knew a couple cats. One dude dated this woman and they ended up breaking up, but a couple years later, this other cat started dating her. And he had asked the other dude, "Yo, what's going on with her?" "Yeah, we broke up, man." The man gave him advice, "Yo, stay away from her." He like, "Stay away from her." Well, don't you know the nigga didn't take that advice? Ended up doing 2 years in the joint for that shit. For that woman. 2 years in the joint, man. All right. So let's continue on. And let me see. Like I said, I'm gonna jump around. and jump around. This is verse 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. All right. So you will find out real soon. And once again, especially living here in Babylon, the women, all the women have the upper hand, man. The women have the upper hand. You know, all they have to do is dial 911 and your ass is out of here. You know, so be very mindful, brothers. Be very mindful of the time we're coming into. You know, giving information, talking, and letting them know all kinds of things that are going on with you and the brotherhood. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, especially some of these women who got kids, because these kids are going to be a bargaining chip for Esau. You don't tell us where his brother is, we're going to take your kids and so on and so forth. Because women, as the scriptures say, are the weaker vessel. They're quick to fold under pressure, man. They're quick to fold. Okay? Verse 17, it says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall see it. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Right? You can hear her running her damn chops. You're like, oh man, here she comes. What's she doing now? What's she talking about now? And you brothers know, you probably been down that road. Your woman come just running her chops and trying to make a fool out of you. You know? You women, they're a wicked vessel, man. Babylon has turned them into a pure tree of wickedness. Verse 19, all wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay? So the Lord will send you a woman just to destroy you mentally and physically. You know? You may think you're getting a dime piece, and yeah, bro, I'm about to bang that, about to make this my girl. And the Lord is sending her your way for a specific reason, to be taken. Okay? To be taken. And it says here, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. Okay? And once again, that's the trap that a lot of men fall for, man, because of that beauty. Shit, I'll be straight up. I fell for it years ago. This chick I was dealing with, Ephraimite chick, badder than a mother. This is shit. I'm going back probably 20 something years now. Badder than a motherfucker. But this one was crazy as cat shit, man. And I fell for it. You know? She done stabbed me in the arm with a nail file, did all kinds of wickedness. So I got the hell out of there, man. But anyway, that beauty of a woman, man, will get you trapped up. Because it'll make you realize a few things. You'll realize that this woman is dangerous, and you'll realize that, wait a minute, I don't want nobody else dealing with her because she looks so good. And therefore, you get caught, man. You get caught in that trap. Like that cat I knew who did 2 years. He got caught in that trap. Okay? So stumble not at the beauty of a woman. All right, verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and impudence and much reproach. Okay? A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart, A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And a lot of women are like that today, man. A lot of women ain't trying to comfort you, especially if you ain't got nothing. If you ain't got nothing, you say you get together, and you got a little job, whatever, you providing. Let you lose that job. She ain't sticking around. This woman is not sticking around for you. Let you come into this truth. And she's bad, and she a dime, a 10. Let you come into the truth. She is not sticking around. Shit, she catch when you out there on the highways and byways with some sackcloth on down to your feet, out there holding the Bible, nigga, you out of here. You are out of here. Drive by talking about, I saw you standing out there. I saw you standing out there. That's an inside joke. But all that being said, she ain't trying to hear anything outside of, but getting paid, being taken care of, wined and dined and, you know, pampered. And you men out there outside of this truth, that's exactly what you continually do. Next thing you know, you running around trying to check her phone while she's sleeping. You walking up and down the house, wondering if she talking to somebody on, some other dude while she downstairs and you upstairs. You hear her. You turn the TV down, put your ear up there like, she talking to, All right, continuing on. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All right. So therefore, this is the cause of what women have done. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. You see that? And there's the answer. If she's not gonna abide to what you want and your wishes and what your desires are, give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Simple. Very, very simple. Okay? Very simple. Now let me jump up a little more. And I started about where were we? Give me 1 second, brothers. That's probably it on that. Yeah, that's it on that. Make sure it was a point I wanted to hit. That's good. That's good on that. But basically, that's the end of the lesson here. Being very mindful of a woman that you're dealing with, or women that you're trying to deal with, and just women in general, man. They don't have your interest at heart, And the time's gonna come where they're gonna fold like a deck of cards and start pointing the finger at you, letting people know where you are, who you are, what you've been doing, And if she's been scorned, and if she's scorned, you best believe she gonna drop any dime that she possibly can on your ass. So as the lesson states, give not thy strength to a woman. Be very mindful of the time that we're living in, and be very tight-lipped when it comes to anything, especially the truth. But be very tight-lipped with these women, man. They don't have to know everything. They don't have to, and don't try to win a woman over by talking about, yeah, baby, I'm a prophet, this, that. Nah. Don't tell them shit. And like I said, you women who are sincere, keep listening, keep staying in your lane, and may the Lord continue to just sup with you, and you learn, and and hope for mercy and deliverance. But the majority of demons, we can't wait for that time to come where all hell's breaking loose out here. Then we're gonna just see how fucking tough you really are. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna say all praise due to Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Lord willing, I'll see you brothers in another show. I say shalom.